Welcome back to Angle on Writing. Today I'm talking about something that some people might find a bit scary because it's not necessarily about writing. It's about marketing what you write. And what I'm talking about is your website. It's helpful to have a website, to have a presence out there on the web, so that if an editor is considering your work and or even an agent, they'll Google you, and or they might even put your name into ChatGPT and say who is, and put your name. So you have to have a presence out there on the internet. Maybe if it's not in your real name, your pen name. So I've created websites for dozens and dozens of authors. And after we've gotten all the little contractual things worked out, I say, okay, send me content, start sending me content, stuff to work with. I'm talking about images and text as well, and design ideas. Go out there and look. I always tell them, go out there and look at other authors' websites. Who's your favorite author in the genre that you work in? And go look at their websites and make notes on what you like and what you don't like, so that you can, whether you're doing it yourself or if you're hiring somebody else, at least you have an idea of where to start. And so the most important pieces to this website puzzle include your author bio. And if you haven't written your author bio yet, check out my website. I've got the link in the description. I've got an article on there about how to write your author bio. One thing you want to do is write it in third person. I can tell you from having produced events and people send me their bios, I have to put them on the website. I have to convert them from first person into third person. Yes, it might seem a bit more impersonal to have it be third person, but you can have a first person version on there if you want, but it's going to be much easier for your readers if you have a third person bio. So you have to have information about yourself, and yes, you have to have a photo of you. It has to be a pretty good photo. If you are traditionally published, even if you're hybrid published, your publisher will help you get your headshot done. But you have to have a professional headshot, or at least a good photo of yourself. Even if your spouse or roommate takes the photo, and even if it's you nuzzling into your pet because you want to hide that little flaw. But people want to see you, and they want to know what you look like, basically. Hey, if I can do it, why can't you? And then you need information about what you write. You need, if you've written a book, you need the book description, a good book description, just like you need on Amazon and other book selling sites. You need that book description to pique people's interest. If you sell your book through other sites like Amazon or Barnes and Noble, Books A Million, there are also tons of places where they sell just ebooks, and there's places where they sell just audiobooks like Spotify or Audible. Have links to those so that people can easily click and buy. And there's also bookshop.org, which will help people find your book at indie bookstores, your local mom and pop bookstores. And there's a website called books2read.com. Sign up there and you can get all of those links on one page, so that you can give people that one link, or you can link on your website to that one page that has all your buy links. If it's not books you're writing, if it's articles, you need some sample articles or lists of where and links to places where people can find your writing online. A lot of literary journals these days, if they don't give the whole story out online, they at least have links to their publications. So links are very important because you need to have those backlinks. So if you are connected in some other way to an organization, make sure you fill out your profile on that organization. I know IBPA, which the Independent Booksellers Association, they have a place where you can put your profile. Make sure you have your website address in there. Make sure you have it on your Facebook and your LinkedIn and all your social media. It needs to have a link to your website because that will build your backlinks. Those are called backlinks. Those are links out there on the internet, where maybe your alumni association, you gave them a little paragraph about what you've been up to, include your website. That will build your backlinks. You need testimonials. If you have people, beta readers or important people that you know that have read your book, and you get them to review it, or you have a Kirkus review or a Book Life review, or there's tons of sites out there that will review your book for a price, and you want to put those up there, your testimonials from, good, even if it's somebody who just got your book off Amazon and they left an Amazon review, make sure that if it's a good one, you can use that on your website. Keep an eye out for that. And one of the most important things about a website is it allows your readers and your fans, editors, potential agents, that allows them to contact you. Say you have a novel, but you're not ready to get an agent for it, but you entered a short story in a short story contest and you won. You won a big prize in a big short story contest. Agents look at those things. They want to know how to contact you. So they will look for you, find your website, and they will use your contact page. A lot of people won't put their email directly on their website because that can get stolen, gleaned for phishing. That's with a PH. So a lot of people will just use a contact form to prevent people from getting their email address. So you can use a contact form, but you have to have a way for people to contact you through your website. And you can also put your social media links. So if you have a Facebook page or just a personal Facebook profile, maybe you use those only for family. Well, then get a separate page on Facebook that you use just for your writing, or Instagram, and provide links to those on your website. Because if people are at your website, they're going to want to know where else on the internet they can follow you. And so that's a different touch point for contact. And then it works the other way around. As far as these people are at your website, maybe they don't follow you on social media, maybe they don't fill out your contact form, but they're still interested in you. So you should have a sign-up form for them to be able to get your email newsletter. Well, maybe you haven't developed your email newsletter yet. Maybe you're still in the planning stage. Maybe you don't know what you're going to use your email for. Still, have a way to collect those email addresses. Somebody likes your writing, they like you, and they go to your website. They want to subscribe to your list. So give them a way to sign up. Even if you haven't used that list yet, sign up for something like MailerLite or Kit or MailChimp, or one of those services. I prefer MailerLite. Sign up for one of those services to get the free version, just to build that email list so you're ready when you do want to send something out, an announcement of your book launch, something like that. And good use for that. A lot of people put that in their footers. They make use of that real estate down there at the very bottom of the website, have their social media links and their email sign up form. You also want to make sure that you put your media kit on there. If you're ready to launch and you are at that point where your book is going out there, then you need a media kit. And if you haven't done your media kit, I talk about that in another video. If this is the latest video, that one might not be up yet, but that's where you have to subscribe to my channel so that when I release that video about how to do your author media kit, you'll get it. So make sure to click that subscribe button so that you will, and also sign up for my email list, because that way you get notifications of the latest videos. So I will release a video soon about what you need to do in your author media kit. Some people ask, well, what's the difference between a blog and a website? Well, you can have a blog. You can go out there to the, some sites like WordPress.com. You can go and you can have just a blog. I don't know if they still have Blogger, but some people used to use Blogger. I think Google bought them out. But there are sites out there where you can just, or Medium, sites like that, where you can just go and you can post a blog. So every so often you'll post an article. But you can also do that on your website. And what's good about that is that search engines and bots that crawl the web are always looking for new things that are out there. So if you have a blog and you're producing content on a regular basis, they are going to give you more attention. And more attention by these spiders, these little bots that crawl the web, the better. So even if you have, because it's recurring content on a site, whether it's somebody else's website like Medium or WordPress.com, then that's new content on their website. But if you have your own website and can publish that on your website, that's the best. To keep people coming back and to keep new things popping up is better. Whether it's just 2 lines and a photo, then that's fine. If that's what you can do, that's what you can do. If you can produce videos like I'm doing right now, where you just start up Zoom and start talking because you don't feel like writing, then you can do videos. Just upload those to YouTube. And that helps you build your YouTube following as well. So here, those are some ideas for things you can do with your own website. It's best for you to have your own website, whether it's small or whether you go crazy with it, whether you do it just yourself. And you can always start with just doing something yourself. And then if you grow bigger, you're going to be publishing your work, or your book's already out there and you're like, oh no, what do I do now? Then you can come to somebody else like me or other people. Of course, there's other pages that you can have on your website. If you are writing nonfiction and you have resources and other experts in the field that you want to link to, that's wonderful, because then that gives those people backlinks and maybe they will share your link to their audience. Or maybe you want to have a page for events. If you're a speaker, you will want to list your upcoming speaking events. So there are other pages that you might want to put on there. Keep your mind open. But content, you need content for this site. In at least some images and not too much text. Video is good, but you need a place for your readers and your fans, potential agents and editors, to find you. If you have any questions, just let me know and I will address it in a future video. So make sure to subscribe and I will see you next time.